It's the Raw Wrap Up. It's Mike Sorg at Sorgatron here on the Twitters, and I'm here with the Raw Wrap Up for this April 13th, 2015. With me, I'm in Pittsburgh, PA, of course, at Mayhem Studios Central, and with me from Poughkeepsie, New York, is Mad Mike.
Hello, Governor. Bob's your uncle. Pip, pip, cheerio.
I see that the night has caught on with you. That the theme and the location and everything like that has really taken to you.
Don't know what you're talking about, love. I'm just gonna hop in this TARDIS.
Why is there not? Wow. Did they have the phone booth? I can't remember. Do they have the phone booth as they usually do?
Yeah, they had the red phone booth tucked way away in the corner.
Well, they had to make room for all that other stuff going on. So no, Raw, of course, not live tonight. Pre-taped in London because time zones and such. What did you think of it overall?
Well, I didn't read spoilers, which was nice because usually with the Raws overseas, I tend to read spoilers. But it was a pretty decent show. I mean, we had some good matches.
We did. I think highlighted especially by Dolph Ziggler against Neville.
Yep. Yeah, it was a nice unexpected thing. Everyone in the hangout was a little disappointed when we weren't going to get Neville versus Rollins, but
still, I think there's plenty of time for Neville versus Rollins.
I mean, Neville versus Ziggler.
Yeah, and of course, Jen Carlin says that the night sucked, but all they got was a little bit of Ambrose, I guess.
That's just because someone else wore Dean's outfit.
That's exactly right. And I really wish that the Dean Ambrose versus Harper thing really is for the who gets to pick the color of the white beater because we're dressing alike.
They both look like John McClane halfway into Die Hard.
Right, they do. They really do. They really do. But anyways, I don't know. Aside from that, yeah, great matches as usual. It was great to see both Tyson Kidd and Cesaro featured against Randy Orton of all people. I think that's really great for them.
That could have been a little bit better.
It could have been. Okay, everything could be a little bit better, but still, they're featured with a main event guy.
I would have liked to see a bit more of Orton and Cesaro before the DQ.
Of course, but time. Apparently, we can't find enough time in a 3-hour show.
I guess. I don't know. It's like they announced Orton versus Cesaro. They announced Rollins versus Ziggler, and we technically got neither of those.
That's true. That is very true, actually. But yeah, I don't know. Wow. It seemed like the entire night was too long of a workaround to get stipulations for Extreme Rules for the main event.
Yeah, I mean, all you had to do was have the Authority come out and say, you know what, RKO's banned. Like, have Randy Orton attack J&J Security.
But you know what? That doesn't fill 3 hours. First of all, and I think that's unfortunately when you reverse engineer some of these storylines, that's what it comes down to. Again, very, very unfortunate, but still, that it is what it is. But I think they did add. I think it was a cool opportunity for them to introduce some other elements, like really pushing this Kane issue that's going on. I like that Daniel Bryan popped up and said, "Dude, what's the deal with you? Hey, guy that injured me and put me out of action and made me lose my belt last year. I'm going to help you out. I don't like seeing you do this. You shouldn't lay down." I really hope it's kind of leading to Mass Kane again. It's been a while, so to refresh that again, just have him have that breakdown. I think he's overdue.
I'm tired of Kane. I'm so tired. Unless he's going to go full Attitude Era Masked Kane, or even 2003, when he was electrocuting people's testicles, and they're not going to do things like that anymore.
Nope.
No, Kane in the mask is just going to be Kane again.
Can we just light things on fire in general?
Yeah, something I don't know. You know what I did notice tonight? There were a lot of sneak attacks. That was a running theme. Because you had Ziggler get blindsided by Sheamus. You had Roman get blindsided by Big Show. You had Paige get blindsided by Naomi. That's a lot. That's a lot for. And now there's one face in the Divas division.
You know, her change, her flop over there, it was really rough. And I was tweeting with somebody tonight that pointed out, I was like, so she's a heel because she understands the logic of what's going on around her. Yes, assholes pay attention. But anyways, but no, that seemed odd. It seemed out of left field. It didn't fit anything that's happened. I think they kind of missed a step there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like they need to put Paige over more as a face in her hometown.
Right. And they couldn't pick anybody else. But again, I guess the kind of push that, hey, she's not getting a fair shake. Do wins and losses matter around here? I tweeted, I wondered if she was reading the same Mark Madden articles on WrestleZone that I was.
I mean, but it's not like Naomi hasn't gotten chances. She was in a battle royal for a number one contendership. She lost.
That's true. But we typically don't think back. It's like, in the last month, did I get my opportunity? No. This happened. No. You know, I mean, that's the length. You know, it used to be that line was 3 months while we're going to the 4 pay-per-views. It's not the case anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So, and unfortunately, honestly, I bet the writers don't even remember that far back. But anyways, I don't know. What else stuck out? I don't think anything really did. I mean,
we put the fan back in Fandango.
Yeah, that was coming back to me too. Hey, you know what? Good. Let's see what he does as full on embracing it. You know,
he's not going to do jack.
No, he's probably not. He's very Zack Ryder at this point. He's going to have a nice, comfy position down in Superstars.
Yeah, against Zack Ryder.
Against Zack Ryder, exactly. Can't wait for those bar-burning matches with him and Zack Ryder feuding on Superstars. Maybe a crossover in the main event.
And we're gonna get a Russian chain match.
Good. It's something different. We haven't had a chain match there. They brought up Ivan Koloff against Bruno Sammartino. I'm down with that. Chain Gang's a click, man. That's what that brings it completely back to John Cena when he got the belt the first time. Remember, with a very similar chain.
Yeah, he won the belt from Big Show at WrestleMania 20. Actually, no. Technically, he didn't win with the chain, Sorg. He won with his custom United States Word Life Nux. I was there. I remember this.
That's true. That's true. And I recently rewatched all of this, so I'm very familiar with it as well. 30 Days of WrestleMania. Go look for it on our YouTube channel for Wrestling Mayhem Show. Is this the Russian chain match? Okay, so this is like a strap match.
I think it's a dog collar match.
Right. I think it. Well, I don't think it's going to be a dog collar match. I think it's just going to be strapped to their wrists.
Yeah, because the neck is kind of a dangerous thing.
Right. Because I'm looking this up. According to Wikipedia, it's going to be right. It's actually under the heading of a strap match. So it is. It's going to be like a strapped to your wrist chain match.
Yeah.
And they specifically referenced to Bruno Sammartino versus Ivan Koloff, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's cool to be bringing that back around. It's not a what can we do with chairs and stuff, like we tend to get. We're not going to have something stupid like a stairs match.
Oh, I don't know. Big Show and Roman Reigns doesn't have a stipulation match yet.
Maybe it'll be a knockout match.
Oh, no, because then it's just going to be Roman running around Superman punching for 10 minutes.
It's going to be 5 minutes of everybody punching each other in the face, and we'll just see what goes down. Maybe they just turn into a boxing match while we're at it.
That's not going to end well. Are you high, Sork? That's not a good idea.
No, I'm just tired. I need better coffee. Wheels is in the Q&A. If you guys see us, join us here live on the Google Plus for this. We're using Google Hangout here for these wrap-ups. And he has a question there. He said, what's your thought on the primetime player stuff tonight? In general, I've been really enjoying it. It's fun. It shows their personality. I think it's great. But once again, somebody else pointing out what's going on around them. The Los Matadors, whatever we're calling them. Again, I watched Tito Santana, so I can't remember what the name is. Recently at WrestleMania, like 8, I think. But anyways, I digress. But no, I love it. I love the very sophomore humor. I love them having fun and making fun of all the rest of the guys. It gives them something to reintroduce who the primetime players are, and I think a more entertaining way than they were in the past.
Right now, I think they're at thousands of dollars, but if we see the return of Pancake Patterson, it will be millions of dollars.
I think the
I
upper
do
thousands.
love that shirt, though. That shirt is amazing.
Yes, the primetime players in the style of primetime wrestling. Fantastic. Love it.
Like we're all sucker for retro shirts like that. I mean, I bought the Cesaro King of Swing shirt just because it had like the King of the Ring logo on it. So.
Can't wait to get a video of Wheels doing the $1 million gimmick at RWA this weekend.
Yes, it has to happen.
So, well, on that note, I think we covered most of Raw that's fit to deal with.
Oh well, Kane did his interesting finger poke of doom.
Yeah, we touched on that a little bit about that interesting situation there. But we'll talk more about pro wrestling in general, WWE, and so much more. Wrestling Mayhem Show. Join us on Tuesday nights about 9 p.m. Eastern Time, live.wrestlingmayhemshow.com. Indie Mayhem Show coming up at 11 p.m. Eastern Time on that same night. And we're going to have somebody you've seen in Ring of Honor over the last few years popping up here and there. Chris LaRusso will be joining us in studio, and I believe he's actually going to be joining us to talk some wrestling on the main Wrestling Mayhem Show as well, if he gets in here a little bit earlier. So with that, please check out all of our friends. IndieWrestling.us. Pre-orders are up for Night of the Superstars 4. Had a great time with the International Wrestling Cartel up in Meadville, PA. Of course, Kevin Nash, Ric Flair, the great DJ Zima versus Evan Bourne match, which actually Matt Sydal, I'm sorry. And there's already videos popping up, some after the bell stuff with Tommy Dreamer and Rhino, and what's going on, the four-way dance show coming up with IWC, and you can see a little bit of why that happened over on IWC's Facebook and YouTube pages. Go check out everything, WrestlingMayhemShow.com. I'm Matt Sawyershawn for Matt at Mad Mike 4883 from Poughkeepsie, New York. I'm here in Pittsburgh. We'll see you guys next time. This is the part where we hit record stop. There we go.